Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Today on Tallidus Plays, we continue our Wild West Project Zomboid playthrough and our mission to create a more survivable Wild West for our faction here, the Echo Mine Workers Union. And the way we're going to do that is with a few handy implements here, namely fishing equipment and water equipment. So my mission for today is basically to start setting up the expanded base over to the southeast area, with all the accoutrements necessary for fishing and water. So, easy enough. And we will make our way around. Again, we do want to get that fishing gear if possible. So I'm going to go back around here and head towards the main Twin Rivers town. And I believe there is some sort of, what's the term? Shop or vending machine that we can use our money in to actually get materials and things. So hopefully we can get ourselves a fishing rod there. We can head back over to the fishing spot. We got this terrible lag coming out of the base here. Perfect course. And the usual horde. Again, this is almost a defensive horde at this point. It kind of protects the base from people who don't really want to mess with all those zombies that come around our area. So I can see why we kind of leave them be for now. Look at that, we're starting to get a little bit less visual misery going on here, so things are looking a little prettier out in here in the bright daylight. 3 p.m. local Zomboid time, so we don't have too much time until the sun sets, so I do want to get over to Twin Rivers here. Try to steer clear of all those rocks a little bit north of us. It's not fun navigating around all those. Occurs to me that I probably should have brought some of that jewelry to barter with, because I think that actually is worth pretty decent money when you bring it into town, but c'est la vie. Hopefully our $32 and change will be enough to actually get us something useful. We do have the campfire kit, which is nice. We'll be able to build up a campfire. We do have a lighter on us, so really the wood is the only question there. Wood is not super common in the desert, but we do have our lovely foraging skills, so we'll be able to use those to good measure here. Hopefully be able to build up quite a nice fire if need be. The question is whether or not to put it inside or outside. I feel like a fire inside is a bad idea, but I don't know if it has the same effect as a generator running inside. So probably I'll put it outside, but close. Thing is, I just want something that is basically like right next to water source so that we can immediately boil it, so we don't have to keep lugging water all the way around. But if we put it outside, then we're a little bit more susceptible to attacks from PvP players, so that's the other question. Again, I don't see many players going all the way to that part of the map. There are other ways to get water. Like I said, you can have rain catchers, you can use the cactuses, cacti, whichever one you prefer. None are quite as reliable as actually having a true source of water. There are a couple of ponds scattered throughout the map. The southeast area, the very distant corner of the map, there's a ton of little water areas, but that's almost prohibitively far, so most people aren't doing that. Whoops. It looks like somebody was burning. I see a campfire there. Usually that means they were burning to eliminate zombies. Looks like they're starting to get a little bit more local beauty. Again, this is kind of where we took that detour. We went a little bit too far to the east, so we're going to stick to the road here. There should take us back to the main base, which is nice because I actually haven't been back to the spawn area, the rusty rifle, and all that in a minute. So it'd be nice to kind of touch base and see how everyone's doing. Also, I think Samuel's over here. Looks like he might be in another faction's town. Maybe he's doing some bartering. Who knows? I'm not sure if the faction chat is disabled. It seems like I never get a response on that. Maybe that's why we're just stuck to Discord, but it's a bit dreary. So yes, my character is starting to get a little bit more heartened here. So we'll have human contact soon enough. That should take care of the tad bit weepy. And then, yeah, here we go. We're getting into the town. There's a little checkpoint here. It's pretty hard for anything other than motorcycles to get through, to be honest. Steel horses, so to speak. Now let me check the map, actually, because I think... Oh, looks like he is gone for the time being. Okay, so we'll keep going to Twin Rivers here. That's a nice truck. Again, I think anything that is drivable would have been taken by now, but you never know. Sometimes there are still decent vehicles just kind of waiting to be claimed. Right next to New River here. This is the dark purple zone. Not sure which faction controls this area, but we're going to avoid that. So we are more in it for the actual vending machines here in town. And here we are. We are in Twin Rivers, the spawn point for the whole server. This is where it all began. KFZ. We got a little miniature version of Twiggies here, but the more important thing, of course, is the vending machines, and also here is the main bar, the Rusty Rifle Saloon. So we're going to go ahead and hop off the cycle here. I don't know if anybody's in the vicinity, but keep our eyes peeled. The Bits and Bobs, owned by Gutshot. Okay, so they got things are looking pretty expensive, actually. This could be a problem. Are these all out of order? Oh my goodness. There we go. So these are store stock. Why would anybody be buying jewelry? Huh. Also, do I not have a wallet? Place in wallet. Oh, so now I should have a wallet. What balance 3231? Oh, okay. I could have been placing it in my wallet this whole time. Good to know. So I'm not sure which one of these are actually out of order, but we'll see. So we took the wheels off of that cycle. How much dollar fine for littering? Okay, we got a doctor's bag, handbag. Oh, okay. Bag. So that's a bag shop, obviously. Manage mode. It doesn't have what I want anyways. Let's go inside the Rusty Rifle here and see what's happening. This is the Christmas tree. This is where you can leave a letter to Santa. Let's see. Well, let's take a little glance. What about? Just gonna read these. Oh. Okay. Do we have extra paper? And a sheet of paper? Can I write on it with a pencil? Let's see. Looks like not. Okay, so we'll just place it back down. I don't know if they left paper to write out letters for Santa. Who knows? Maybe upstairs? Let me check that out. There might be an office upstairs we can get paper from. Oh my goodness. I didn't think you could PvP in here. That's concerning. I don't know if that's PvP or something more sinister. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna not be here for too long. So just the rooms upstairs. Okay, is there an office? That's across the way. Okay. Yeah, let's pretend like we never saw that. I don't. Wait, you know what? What is this on the ground? Zombie meat. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. We're gonna grab that if possible. Oh, can I not? Is it protected? Yeah, I think it's protected. I don't want people snatching things out of their coppers. Kind of makes sense. Anything in the fridge? No. Okay, so if we find a sheet of paper, maybe we'll write a letter to Santa. We'll see. Alright, well in that case, we have to kind of drive around town and see what other shops are available, and hopefully find a fishing shop of some kind. It's also possible that many people haven't considered fishing a real possibility on this map. So we might really just be able to loot a fishing store, because honestly, I think if I recall, there was one up to the north that I saw fishing supplies in, and nobody grabbed them, because again, they're like, why would we bother with fishing in the desert? Which under normal circumstances makes total sense. But these are not normal circumstances. I wonder if these gas pumps work, actually. This might be worth. Nope. Sorry. Can I fill this up? Vehicle, right click. Gas pump? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and we are actually quite beautiful surroundings. Fantastic. Fill gas up the bike. That's a good thing too. Okay. Let's just peek inside here real quick just to see anything useful. Farming magazine. Bunch of empty shelves. Plastic bags. I'm tempted to grab all the scrap wood I see now because we might be burning it. So let's actually grab that. It doesn't weigh too much. Okay, let's hop on the bike again. Now, where did I find that? I think it was actually on the way to the old base. I think I took this road past the church. We hang east. I think it's somewhere in Everyville. That's where I saw the potential fishing routes. So let's just look around just to see if there's any other shops or stores. I wouldn't mind just buying it so we don't spend all day looking for it, but we'll see. Let's drive down a couple of these roads. Somebody's making a really nice base for themselves right here. Look at that. Very fleshed out. I like it. This one, not so much. Okay. Hopefully I'm not going to like slam into a claimed area here. I think they're good. Okay. Okay. Anything KFC? No. Oh. Oh, hey, what's up, Samuel? Howdy. Hey, do you know where I can get a fishing rod or anything?
Hey, you alright? How come you're in town?
I was looking to buy a fishing rod.
Are you talking? I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me at all? Give me 1 second. Alright, so Samuel did ask me to bring this car back to base because he says internet was not super friendly, so let's take a gander and see. Let's suppose he's got a fishing line in the back seat. That would be kind of cool. Empty water can, empty bottles, pipes. Ooh, he's got a generator. Sweet. We have the trunk. Broken pickaxe, Winchester, and some questionable other things. I wonder if I can tow the motorcycle with the car. Let's see if that's an option. Ooh, this engine is not great. Not great at all. Why don't we pull this off to the side here? Let's do this for just the time being. Hide it behind this building. I will come back for this after I've completed my little side task of getting, you know, my fishing stuff. moodle that will not go away for now. Getting hungry, but we'll figure that out as we go. Okay, so I'm gonna come back for that, I promise. But for now, we do need to get ideally the fishing stuff. So let me see, do we have any other shops? Looks like that's a bakery of sorts. Yeah, I think we're gonna go try to go down this main road, and I do recall a place that had fishing gear. I think everyone left it. So let's go check that out real quick. Town of Everyville, which has presumably been cleared by Everyman, is the name of the gang. Let's check our map, because we have a road that cuts north. It's a little too early, though. I don't think I think I want to go down this way and go over, so let's do that. I haven't been out this ways in a while. I don't think since our first episode, actually, we've been out this way. Tonight it does descend yet again. Wild West. Those antidepressants kick in anytime. This my guy is not feeling too happy right now. Ravaged by mourning and desperation. That's not good. Motorcycles, at least on this server, are small inputs, small little tweaks to the turn, instead of big old, you know, swinging turns, because those seem to be a little bit more unwieldy with the bike. Again, we do know vaguely the area that we were looking through last time when we kind of walked through what is now considered Everyville. So I have a kind of an idea of where I might be searching for these fishing equipment. The only reason I'm going all the way out here knowing that there's other players is because I doubt other players would be gathering fishing gear themselves, so hopefully it's left behind. You never know though, a lot of people kind of hoard, just like me. They're loot goblins that basically grab everything possible, take it all. So we'll see what we see. Okay, so this is kind of the north side of town. We weren't really around here too much. Let's go right down this way. Gas station. Let's go across here and see what this area looks like. I think we're getting close to the shop where the incident happened with the zombies bashing in the windows. I think this was actually it here. Yep, this is the store that we almost died trying to do a sign out. And look at that, there's still one zombie kind of hanging. We're gonna turn off the motorcycle for now. Got a couple following us. This one, we're just gonna go inside. This actually might be the place that I was thinking of. Let's see. And talk about a flashback moment here. This is where our whole playthrough almost ended right here. I think we bandaged ourselves up right after falling over. That was funny. Got some more money, we'll grab that. Don't mind if I do. More for the old wallet. And did I bring a... I think I actually brought a flashlight this time, did I? No, I did not. Oh, that's alright. Just head to the back anyways. I think these are all mostly clothing places, but back here there's a little bit of a storage area. And yes, they do still have quite a few of the great things that I saw way back on the first episode. All these crowbars, lug wrenches. Oh, there's the hand torch that we really need right now. So we'll equip that in our secondary. Fantastic. Let there be light. And it was good. Okay, we got flour, coffee. Probably grab this bucket. That can't hurt. I don't really want to grab all the water. We'll grab this crowbar. This is in good condition. Another bucket. Oh, we're actually filling up. Okay, well, put that in the main inventory, I suppose. Definitely going to be overweight here, but that's fine. Kind of surprised this place hasn't been picked through, to be honest. Unless this is respawned, but it looks almost identical to what it was the first time. Snow shovel and everything, so... I'm going to assume that nobody's really been through here yet. Oh yeah, definitely not. Okay, there's a sledge. That means somebody's definitely not been through here. There's no way they would have left the sledge behind. I'm surprised I didn't even catch that the first time around. I probably would have killed myself trying to carry it all over the place, so... You know. Kill the flashlight, and we'll head back out to the cycle. I think the sledge is going to definitely weigh us down. I don't even know if we can really place this on the motorcycle, but we'll see. This should have... Yeah, we have a little basket here. Could I put the crowbar... We'll put the crowbar in the buckets, I guess. So there's no way the sledge is going to fit. It's 6 pounds, yeah. So we'll do the buckets and the crowbar. And the sledge can go in the backpack. No, it can't. Okay, well, what do you know? Can we put it on our back, maybe? At least it'll weigh less. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Well, we're fairly heavy load, but that's not terrible. We're mobile, at least for now. And then I can go around and see. I think I have a couple ideas of where this fishing stuff might be. Because I know that once we failed to finish the episode there, we kind of made our way northward. Night descends. World of Zomboid. Ominous tones. I think this might be the house that we logged out in. I think it was whichever house that I logged out in and temporarily claimed was the one that might have had the fishing stuff in it. And I think it was actually this one. Let's see. Just jogging here real quick. Yeah, this feels like the one we were in. Because there should be a bedroom right over here that I was kind of hiding out in, if I recall correctly. Flashlight. Forging. Oh, maybe it wasn't this one. Oh, maybe they just disassembled the bed. I don't know. Full of if, ands, and buts. Garages might not be a bad spot to find what I'm looking for. Again, the strong sturdy stick is the other thing, right? It's the thing that we could craft a fishing pole out of if we have the fishing line or twine and a strong sturdy stick. Those are other options. We'll read whatever this is. A sheet of paper. We can write that letter to Santa. Yeah, I'm not seeing what I'm looking for here. We got a little cheeky water left over? We do. Just fill our water bottle. And we're not trying to like weigh ourselves down with tons of water. We're trying to create a water purification system. That is the real goal here. I don't know, it seems like they didn't color code these unless every single thing here really is a residence, but I don't see a lot of color coding going on. So let's double check the map of our immediate vicinity. Okay, Everyville. I mean, we can drive around a little bit just to see. You know what? There could be one of these little houses here. I did come through here briefly, I think. Should try those. Some of these might be little townhomes, kind of cabana style chalets, if you will. Don't really get a strong fishing vibe from any of these. Yeah, I doubt we're gonna find anything there, so let's go back around. Oh, you know what? I need to turn off this flashlight. Because I still have my flashlight on. Hold on. Okay. And it is technically midnight, so we do not want to be making all this noise and showing lights everywhere. We can avoid it. Go through Midtown just to see what we see. Yeah, see, there's definitely businesses here that are sort of marked as residential, but they're definitely not residential. Let's check out this real quick. Check this corner store. I don't really expect it to have fishing gear, but you never know. Looks like there's something on the shelves. Oh, hey now, we got some non-perishables. We'll grab that. Some schematics. Tire pumps, some more maps. Okay, nothing really going there. Okay, well, let's see. Do we have anything in the register? No. What's the close of pan? We'll grab that. You never know if you might need it. Okay, I think that's good for that area. And we'll just keep going. I know I have my flashlight on still, but that's alright. I've been through some other spots here in this town, so let's move this way, because I did a little bit of looting over here as well. And I could be misremembering. I should probably just go back and watch, but honestly, I don't know if I have that much patience. What is this? Time for sport? You know, this could be it. This is a sporting store. Original chef knife is almost toast. It's almost bit the dust here. Oh, that's not a zombie. That's a mannequin. Any I Am Legend fans watching that may be snickering right now. Not much of a sporting goods store. It's more of a sportswear clothing store. Back. Canoe paddle. Badminton. Okay, see, I feel like this is where there would be a fishing pole. Crash helmet, tennis ball, lacrosse stick, hockey stick. Yeah, nothing going. Okay, well. I think we're getting close. Anything in here? Residential. Alright. Back to the motorcycle we go. We're gonna find it, folks. Somewhere. Somewhere in this forsaken town. See, these are a bunch of shelves. Let's go into these stores. Also, I could probably use a snack. Let's see, we'll throw these in the wallet. Place a wallet. Place a wallet. Eat our choco cakes. Time to go into some of these stores and see what we see. Okay, see, military. This could be something useful. Hunter magazine. Yeah, I've definitely been through here. I've been through this exact store, actually. This is interesting. Is this locked? Yeah, okay. Well, what do you know? Maybe... Oh, that's just a bathroom. Okay. What's over here? Is this books? No, not just books. Ooh, what is this? This is a fireplace that can use things as fuel. How heavy is this? It's a protected container. So I guess we can't pick it up. That's a shame. That would be really useful to have. But yes, we got quite a bit of construction equipment in here. This is a really kind of a gold mine, honestly, of construction equipment. Not quite what I need, though. When I look at all this, to take a paperclip. Yeah, I mean, hammers, planks. It's carpentry dream. They have fishing stuff. No, it's just all carpentry. Huh. How do you know? Well, let's go back around. Back outside. And I'm going to take a peek down here to see what this is all about. There's a store here. Looks to be clothes. Ooh, this could be a gun store. Hold on, this might be something interesting. Yeah, so they're Alright, we got a tent kit. A bunch of military stuff. Gun case. Flight case. So these are all with guitars and things in them. Interesting. Banjo. I mean, the banjo is super appropriate. What in tarnation is this? Oh, tap and die set. Okay. Let me go back here. Is there a way to get back here? Might be some ammo I could grab. Not a terrible idea. That's an option. Looks like somebody's been through here already. We'll grab this hunting knife. Okay. What do we have here? There's a ton of survival gear. I mean, look at all these tent kits. Good lord, this is camping for sure. Oh, this is the back of the same store we were just in. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Let's go over here. Check this one out. I like the wall art. That's really cool. Very cool. Nothing going there. Nothing going here. Alrighty. What am I gonna do, folks? This has become quite a quest for us here. This feels like a bakery. And it looks like a bakery, too. We're not going to fish out of a bakery. We'll check the cash register, though. Nothing going there. Another clothes store. These are all just standard formal clothes. Okay, we're right over here. Starting to get a little exhausted. What do we have here? This looks like bookstore. Oh no, it's garden supplies. Okay, well that's fun. I'm not above stealing cash out of the register, but otherwise nothing really super useful here. Again, farming will be a big deal if and when we get the dirt set up at base. Maybe we'll do a rooftop farm. I'm not sure who's going to be necessarily in charge of that. That'll be a big deal for getting... Oh, here we go. I just saw what I wanted to see, folks. At least fishing line. That's something. Fishing net trap, fishing line. What else do we got? Come on, come on. Surely there's something else. Not just 2 things of fishing lures. Is that all they've got? Did somebody take all the fishing rods? Plenty of camping equipment, tents and things, but... Fishing volume 1. Fishing tackle. Grab that. Tell me they have a storeroom. Fishing net, trap, take that. Come on, surely we've got more fishing line. So, looks like the poles have all been grabbed, but not the other fishing stuff. Interesting. Keep my eyes peeled. I feel like there's a zombie nearby. I can hear him. Okay, so unfortunately, I think that's about as much of a fishing store as we're gonna find. But we did get fishing wire, so if we can find the, I think it's called like long sturdy stick, that should actually be usable for crafting a fishing rod with the fishing line that we found. And we got paper clips and things like that. That's not an issue. So we've got options. Let's just double check all of these containers. Yep, I think that's all we have there. Okay. Well, that might just about do it. Silken bells. I might just do one little ride through town just to see what else we have. We need to eat more though. Let's go ahead and eat these peanuts. Okay, twine. That's interchangeable with fishing lines, so we'll grab that. These are all, it's like residential zones. This is a supermarket. Looks like it's been almost picked clean, but we'll check it out. You never know. Again, my character is not loving this heavy load situation. You're quite weighed down, and he is getting quite exhausted, but we are still on the lookout for that loot. Oh, not bad. Some more money, actually. Quite a bit of money. Please. There we go. And again, I think the way it works is that if you die, then you lose your money, or at least a percentage of your money. So dying is obviously not a great idea. Never is, but you know. Some servers, it's a little bit more of a pain than on others. Let's go upstairs just to double check. There's something upstairs here. An empty storeroom. Okay. Nothing on the floor. A screwdriver. Okay, well. Nice little rooftop area. Alright, let's get out of here. And I think we're just going to take a little joyride through the town, see if we can't find any obvious stores with fishing supplies, and then I think we're going to head back to Spawn Town, Twin Rivers, pick up that car that Sam told us to take back to base, and we'll see if we can't tow this motorcycle. Honestly, I do not like the engine status of that car. It was like bright red, so not in the best shape. So frankly, if I had to pick, I would probably pick the motorcycle, but the car does have storage, so that's something. And honestly, it wouldn't be the worst thing to the worst thing to actually use that car to bring all the items over to the secondary base for the water. See what is in here. This is a produce store. Okay, what do we have here? This can't all be storage, right? Let's drive close enough. We should be able to look through the windows. At least try. Look through the front door. We're going to stop here and just see. Curious. These all totally empty. Oh, you know what? That's a water jug. Okay, what is this, a school? Art supplies? It's an art school. Is anyone doing a project about fishing? I've seen fishing wire being used quite frequently in art projects and things, you know? Also, plenty of paper clips. Definitely not a bad thing to have for fishing. Huh. Curious. Yeah, it's actually a school. Oh, what do you know? Alright, well. I'll not go in there. Pizza World. I don't think they have fishing supplies at a pizza place. I guess they have a run on anchovy pizzas. This is something. Yeah, there's something here. I don't know exactly what, but it is definitely a storefront. So let's check this out. For sure. Okay, electrician, fishing. So it looks like it to be a bookstore for most. Quite a bit of books, though. It's nice. What do we have here? More books. Oh, they got the whole kit and caboodle in here. Alright. Well, we know where to come back if we need to get some more knowledge. So we're playing around. We're foraging. So a specialty. I didn't think they would have that. Addition. That'll help us get even more foraging levels. Plastics work. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I guess I put that book back. Anything else I can read? Not right now. Okay. Oh, let's check the register. Yep, more money. Not gonna lie, actually, just even doing all this looting just for the money is almost worth it unto itself. So we started with $32. Now I think we have almost like $200 in cash, so not an insignificant amount in this server, especially in the Wild West, you know. See bright green over here. Let's go check that out. Hold on. This is a clothing store, but we would have to check it. It's compulsion now, folks. Plus more money. this is just close. Just close, just close. Okay. Fail. Well, the sun is starting to rise. That wasn't a factory situation, large construction site. So this is kind of an open-ended, well, not all of it necessarily. We don't need the flashlight anymore. Let's see, anything in here that looks, well, I guess we do need some of the flashlight. Just another bookstore. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. Kind of a habit, I like to collect those magazines. Electronics store through here. Okay. Anything on them? Nope. Okay. And we're leaving. Ooh, big store over here. They look like they're responding to something. Oh, maybe not. Let's give this a wide berth. I don't know. That looks like it's a manufacturing co. Is this like a Gigamart? This looks like a big one. Yeah, this could be a good one to check out. Let's do that. Never going to be fighting zombies, but it might be worth it. This could be some good gear. Plus, there's another big one over here. I don't know if that's officially or commercial or not, but let's do some zombie stabbing here. Time for the backup knife. Okay. Let's get rid of this broken one. Okay, let's loot the bodies and then we'll head inside here. Also, maybe we can figure out how to sell some of these jewelry items. Again, I do have to remember that we are almost full up on inventory. I don't really have a lot of inventory to spare, so we're gonna kind of get in and out of here pretty quickly. I guess this is the door. This is a laundromat. Maybe it's like a appliance, some sort of appliance store. I don't know. Doesn't look like there's a lot going on though, to be honest. Storage has been pretty much picked clean. For whatever reason, the glue is rare, so we're just gonna grab that. What do we have here? Sales. Okay, again, this looks like, yeah, I think it's appliances. So unlikely to find anything super useful as far as the fishing expedition goes. Saxophone, that's a new, okay, so it's music and appliances. Like an old guitar center, maybe? Okay, well. Not super worthwhile. Let's check the registers and then we'll make tracks. We'll grab all that. Don't mind if I do. Okay, and we'll leave. I'm just going to walk over to this one, to be honest. We are getting a little exhausted, so let's grab a snack. Put all these in our wallet for now. Don't we have something else to eat just as we walk here? Did I eat it all already? I might have. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, I don't think this is really super useful. We're gonna jog around. Yeah, let's jump on the bike and get out of here. I don't like how this is starting to build up a bit. We can rest while we ride. Gone. Let's do a little bit of a Yui here. Yui in the news. What do we have there? It's produce. Check this real quick. Just to see. Okay, this is like... Oh! What did I do? Oh, I hopped over here and I cut myself. Okay, well, scratch and bleeding. Let's disinfect that. I didn't even see that. Let's see, bandage. So we can remove the bandage and replace it with a new one. Oh, okay, that one's healed. Okay, well, gotta get her hat. I did not even see that. Yeah, let's just leave. Engine's still running. Oh, bookstore, corner store. Let's just swing by here real quick. Try not to fall over myself again. Painkillers, not the worst thing to grab. We'll do adhesive bandage. You see me? Hopefully not. And we're moving. Okay, you're just getting too close, pal. Shove over. That was just kind of a general random store there. Ooh, this is not a bad thing to find. You know. Jewelry store when jewelry actually has worth. Not worth it. Let's go. We're bailing. Keep that in mind for next time. Travel, express espresso. Swing by here. Looks like they have the big doors on this store, so this might be something kind of interesting. Let's see. Oh, looks like another speaker store. Let's go. I don't like how I have to keep walking around. You can easily get on either side of the motorcycle, but maybe get on the left-hand side for some reason. Oh. Various pills. Okay, we got that. Alright, let's get out of here. What is this? Is this useful? Anything? Got some chips, we'll eat these. It's a kitchen store, okay. Not totally useless, but you know, not super useful. Let's just check. We got twine, so we know that that's kind of useful. Of course, we'll grab all this money. There we go. What is this? Glassware. I feel like we're getting close to other potential fishing items, but I don't see it happening. Unfortunately, we still don't have that sturdy stick to even craft a fishing pole with all the fishing lines. So we found a lot of fishing things. We do have the net traps, so we aren't totally like without the ability to fish. It's just not going to be super productive. Some people have been throwing crowbars all over the place. I don't know what all these pipe wrenches and crowbars are doing laying around. It's like a thing with this server. naked, toys. Okay, we got some more stores over here. What is that? Electromax Manufacturing. Orange, the Orange Anchor. Let's take a peek at this real quick. Just out of curiosity, is this... Oh, there's a lot of zombies here. We're gonna have to fight. Got the motorcycle running, so that's drawing them all. Do a little stab and run here. Shit, he's already starting to take some damage. Okay. Oh, here come a lot more zombies. That's not fun. You see, if you're looking for fishing supplies and you see a store with the word anchor in its title, you're gonna stop. This chef knife does not seem to be faring much better. This thing is taking damage. Okay. Got the gold. Got the gold. Get lost here. Let's get out of here. Still heavy load, moderate exertion. Okay, well, I think that was worth it as long as our bike isn't surrounded. Got more jewelry. Also, what is this Electromax? Is this electronics? Hunter? So you see angler magazines. So you'd think that this might just literally be a magazine shop. Oh, that money though. I'll take that all day. Let's look at the back here. Out of dangerous curiosity. Oh my goodness. Okay, this definitely does not. This is not what you would expect to be behind the shop, considering what we saw up front. Also seems like almost a virtually untouched trove of construction goodies, most of which I cannot grab because it's just way too heavy. Look at this, we got hammers, we got wires, we got crowbars, buckets, tarps. Wow. Okay, so we'll close the door here, and we'll just keep this little secret to ourselves for now, or until somebody watches this video, whoever happens to be playing on the server. Right shin is still scratched. I'm not super concerned right now of that scratch, because it did not happen from a zombie. That happened from a fall. Good old classic pratfall, if you will. So, ooh, I know wood axes were kind of in demand, so maybe we can find one of those bad boys. Got hand axes, but I think those are fairly common so far. Look at all this gear, though. My goodness. And everyone's gonna laugh at me. I'm gonna look at all this and grab the twine, of all things. Got duct tape, boxes of nails, so many seeds. We really just can't hold all this, so we have to come back with a better setup. Probably should have brought the car with me. Now that I think about it. I hear a player shooting, so very, very concerned right now. We're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to move. We're gonna have to move. I don't like being this close to other players. Grab this money, and we'll get out of here if we can. Yeah, we're moving. Yeah, that gunshot was definitely from a player. Unless zombies started using guns. They are all on the move, though, to wherever that gun... We can tell the gunshot was over here to the west somewhere, so... Probably gonna make ourselves scarce. And head back towards the main town here. Unless I say a place called, you know, nothing but fishing rods, we're not stopping. This looks like it's a compound. I don't think I can get out of here. Yeah. Turn around here. I don't know if those walls are still like, you know, visual only or not, so we're just not going to attempt that. I see another building over here, though. Let's check this out. That looks like it's just an industrial building. I don't think that's going to be anything super important. Doesn't look like anything to me. And back to the road and back to the main town we go. So we didn't quite get our target of the fishing gear, but we're still alive, so that's a good starting point. Also, we got quite a bit of cash. I know more of this in our wallet as we go. So hopefully we'll be able to buy a fishing rod. So we can use a little bit of a snack. But yeah, the main thing is we'll go back to the main town, we'll search around to see if there's a vending machine that sells fishing rods. If not, we'll just make our way back to the main base, and hopefully we'll be able to tow this motorcycle behind the car that Samuel asked us to move. If he's not online. Let's see. Did he get back online? Do not see him, yeah. Alright, so I think it's just us right now in the faction on this server. Riding solo. What do we have here? Little tiny houses. Take a peek inside this one real quick. Just out of curiosity. Ooh, not exactly full of gear, is it? Nope. Okay. Just curious. This thing has been savaged. My goodness. Discord real quick here. At the church right now. I don't know if they're having service or not. Doesn't look too lively. I see a few motorcycles, but honestly, seem to be the same ones that were out front last time I came through. Some mysterious black fog covering up the town. I wonder what it could be. Has vanished mysteriously. Who knows? Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of a slow roll through town here just to see. And it also occurs to me that the shop I found the fishing poles in might have been in this very town, and I just completely forgot about it. So we will... That's the house. But we will look around a little bit more and just see. If I see anything that looks remotely commercial, we're going to go inside and check it out. That's the sheriff's office there. It's kind of a soft claim. I don't know if we can actually go inside or not. This seems like it could be a thing. Let's check it out here. Not entirely residential, but I don't know what it's meant to be. I like that oven. Protected, I assume. Antique oven, too heavy for inventory. You just need a hammer. Can't really pick it up though. Interesting. Base info. So could we just not pick these up, or maybe if I had a little inventory space, I could pick one of these up. I think there's 3 in here. Surely this might be I don't know. I don't know if they allow people to edit in the main town. We'll see. That could be a potential for, because basically that would funnel out all the fumes to an exterior wall, and if we had that in our underground base, that might not be a bad idea. Been through here already. Looks like somebody fixed that house up quite nicely. Let's check over here. I think this is the clinic. Let's see on the map. Yeah, this is the clinic. So let's... We're going to drive through these commercial looking areas and then we'll check the clinic and see if that has anything. Wood. This is storage units. You know what? Let's check these areas out. Some of these look potential spots. This is fishing-esque. Very small. This is literally just a tiny little office space. That's adorable. Let's check the storage containers, storage units over here, looks like. Also, I think we've earned an official snack. We've been waiting for a while to actually eat, so we'll eat one of these fruit cocktails here. Let's just eat all of it. Alright, delicious. We have concrete powder. Large piles of wood and nothing. Okay. Let's look at this area. This is another office. Seems to be that way. Well, we can get a swig out of this. Can we? Yes. Drink. And fill our water bottle. Can we pick this one up? Too heavy for inventory. Okay. So I'm still not sure if that means it's protected or not. It just says that it's too heavy. Wow. What is going on here? A lot of random things. We'll grab this wire. Could come in handy. Again, I think wire, twine, and obviously fishing line are all good to have. Paper clips. And the fishing rod is still the one thing that eludes us. It really might come down to foraging for the large handle, but even that seems unlikely. We're not going to find anything in the cafe. I don't think we're going to find anything in the insurance store either. I don't think I'd call this the insurance store, but you know, the insurance place. Oh, it's a cardboard box. Okay. It's actually not a bad idea for storage. Motorcycle. That's no fun. And we're gonna just do a little U-turn and get out of here. Yeah, I don't see anything that really looks promising. Looks like another waiting room area. Let's go back this way. I mean, I won't mind like actually participating in the economy of the server. I just don't really know if anybody's selling fishing rods. Not a very common item in the Wild West. A gem. And couches. Stuck into that point here. I think we're almost at a stopping point. Here, this looks like general housing. Oops, sorry. Anything here? Nope, just another house. Here, more houses, coffee shop. I think we're back at the... Yeah, this is kind of the nexus of the town here. Let's go like a little bit down this way. Maybe we'll see some cheese. Let's go to the coffee shop. This is some sort of... Some guy with a hunting rifle. Interesting. What is in here? promising. Fishing book. Okay, so very interesting gear here. We'll grab this wood glue again. Not sure if it's really that rare, if I just had a hard time finding it when I was trying to build my skill journal, but we'll make it easier for everyone else, right? I know this is actually like a hunter's kind of emporium. Looks like a house that just happened to have some store shelves in it for some reason, which is odd. Huh. Well, let's double check here. You never know. Yeah, I feel like somebody was using this as some odd kind of storage. Ooh, maple syrup. Yes, please. We need a quarter of that. Just like straight maple syrup to brighten your day. And is that rain I hear? Raining sometime soon? Seems to be a store. No, looks like a house. Huh. Okay. Well, cafe for sure. Yeah, that's the coffee spot. Okay. I mean, we're gonna just double check the vending machines and see. I don't really know where else I could go. Is this open? Oh, it's kind of open. Little blockbuster setup. Very fun. I mean, I don't know if there's loot respawn or not in the server, but it seems like some of these things are surprisingly not looted out like I would expect them to be. This is salon, I think. Here we go. This is like an outdoor store. Very, very boarded up outdoor store. In fact, this might be completely boarded up. I don't see any way to get in. Oh, back door. Classic. Let's check this out for sure. If there is a way to get in, we will find it. And hopefully, it will have what we want. There we go. Look at all these great options here. Oh, there's a body. That's not concerning at all. Just step over that. Sorry, don't know who you are. Hopefully that wasn't like an illicit death or anything. You never know. Something could get a little shisty. Oh, it looked a lot more promising from the outside. I'll say that much. It's over here. More shelves. Toolbox. Lead pipe. Safety goggles, tarps, metal bars. Okay, well, again, a lot of great like lootable options. Some definite places that I kind of put a pin in mentally. Probably should have used my map a little bit more thoroughly. What is this? Chemistry 101, border protection, stress reduction. We'll take that because it actually helps with boredom, aside from just being, you know, educational. Yeah, I'm going to double check these vending machines, but I think that's kind of all we can do at this point. I don't really see any other options for what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, let's see. Hopefully one of these has something for us here. Nope. Okay, so propane. Sell? How do we sell? This says sell your loot. Oh, I see. So can we do like this and just kind of buy these? so that gives us more money. So they don't buy everything. Interesting. Down here. That's a shame that this is stuck in manage mode. I don't know whose store this is, but more than a few people would love to get their hands on a katana. Also, this military backpack does not look too shabby. I think that might be what I'm wearing, though. What am I wearing right now? Hiking bag. So, I don't know if mine's better or worse, to be honest. Let's just check over here one more time. Again, I think this is all housing, but... yeah. It's all housing. What about this train car? Oh, do I already have this one? No, oxycodone, okay. Tramadol. Some interesting recipes, interesting literature, if you will. Man, this is really frustrating. Can't even find the stick that I could use to even make a fishing pole. It's like they're teasing me with all this potential items just floating around. Grab Fishing Volume 2. If and when we ever get fishing skills through actual fishing, that'll be nice to have. Yeah. What if we craft this stick? Because I know we can craft the fishing pole with the stick, but if we craft the stick, you know what I mean? Craft our way to victory here. So let's actually check that real quick just to see. What would I need if I wanted to craft the ingredient for the fishing rod? So, sturdy stick is all we need. So how could we make a sturdy stick? Go S, T, U, obviously that's not gonna work. Okay, so steak, general maybe, or woodworking perhaps. Sturdy. Oh, interesting. So we need a plank and a saw. And we can make a sturdy stick. Well, we are in... okay, now we're in business, folks. I stupidly did not realize that it was that potentially simple. So we have planks. We got saws at base. So we are now officially in the fishing business. Let's get back to the motorcycle. We'll take it back to base. And now we have kind of a recipe of what to do. Things are starting to look up. But one more thing I want to do before I continue is I'm gonna write my little letter to Santa here. I don't know if he's gonna respond, but we'll see. Maybe he'll hear our wows. So let's see. I should have my piece of paper here, and we will draw on paper. I want to write note on a sheet of paper. Dear Santa, I wish I had a vehicle for Christmas. Nothing flashy, but something with storage and decent condition. Something I could use to help bring water and food to all the good boys and girls in the Wild West. I would be, let's see, something, an ice cream truck, but for water and fish. I'll say water and food. Thanks. Zelms. I guess I'll just use my lowercase name. And then we'll block it. Okay, and then we're supposed to take our letter for Santa. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh no. Can I unlock it? There we go. Alright, there we go. That worked. I don't really know what... let's see, what does this actually say? Right now, don't let every... This there is a Santa in the tree, and your wishes may be granted by the power of Christmas. Oh, okay. Very cool. Alrighty, folks. I think we have had quite a nice little loot adventure today. We found a sledgehammer, which is always a good thing in and of itself. But more importantly, we figured out how to craft the sturdy sticks required to craft the fishing rods. And we have got a whole bunch of items that we're going to basically take over to use for our water purification plant. Not to mention we could find quite a few dollars to throw in our wallet. We didn't end up actually using any of them, so that's what you call a net profit there, folks. Come around here and check to see if we still have our car. I think we hid it behind this shop. Yes, we did. Let's see if we can't tow this motorcycle back to base. I think it really hums to life, but it is terrible condition. I hit one rock and we're toast out there, so you have to be careful. The engine running for a minute. And can we tow it? Can we not tow it? I don't think we can. It's not even gasoline. I don't think it's going to let us tow the motorcycle behind. Not ideal. Well, I guess this begs the question, which is more important, the motorcycle or the car? I mean, the car just died again, so maybe we leave this where it was. Maybe we take this behind the KFC here. Oops, we should probably turn it off at least. Totally hit. Nobody's gonna find that. Okay, a little addendum to the episode here. I'm gonna do a little bit of a out and back again. So, oh no, I feel pretty quickly. Actually, nice. Decided to go grab the car that we had left behind previously because it does have some good loot inside. So I'm going to go offload here, grab a snack, and then we will jump back on the road using our original red motorcycle. Again, I'd rather take the terrible bike out, but it's not going to last long enough to do anything, so we are taking the slightly better bike. And here we go. Do a couple of honks just to get all the zombies away from the base. I think I was making a little bit of noise there. Alright. And we'll make our way back towards the car and grab it. at it again. Let's see if this one can hold up so we get back to base. And the engine is terrible. Battery also terrible. Let's see what we can do. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, come on. Well, that's definitely gonna kill me. Okay, come on, come on. Not worth it, folks. They're having a snack. Oh, come on. Well, that's the first death of the server season. I had to hit that tree, didn't I? Oh, that's gonna do it. So, that's how you die. Trying to do a favor for a buddy on a server. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, so like and subscribe to keep up with our adventures here. We are going to respawn in the server, but that'll be the start of the next episode. We'll respawn in. Luckily, we did record most of our skills in our skill journal, and we uploaded most of our loot, so hopefully we'll be able to join in properly. So, until next time, this has been Tallidus Plays.